What's going on, YouTube? Sorry I haven't done a video in a while. I've been going through a lot. The tank has been going through a lot. You probably are wondering why I'm not in the room that I was in my last video. That's a whole story. I ended up, I don't want to get into it. I moved out. You're probably wondering why there's a big tank sitting behind me. Well, my 20-gallon long went from a 20 to a 55. I did a lot of research and found out as long as you have a 4-foot tank span or length to keep hippos in, that would be okay. I've been through a lot with this tank, with moving it and everything, and getting it here, getting the stand for it was just freaking ridiculous. Next month I'll be doing another video, or maybe sometime next week if I have time. I'll do another update on the tank, where it's heading, the changes that's going to be coming with it. I've been trying to find a 75-gallon, but I really don't know if I want to go 75. I might go 125 and put it down in the basement, because I am up on a basement. I'm not on a slab. If I was on a slab, it would be a different story if I had room for it. Adding 2 more feet onto something is very difficult in the size room I'm in now. I'll probably end up using a 55 as a sump. I'm not 100% sure yet. I might use a 20. I might use my 20-gallon long as a sump. I'm not 100% sure. I would like to use a 20 on my 55, but my stand is not built. It's got 2 doors on either side, and it's all open in the middle, and I would have to change everything, and I really don't feel like emptying the tank and changing it. You're probably wondering what fish I have in the tank. I still have my first hippo that I got a year ago. Next month, I still have my yellow tang, my sailfin, my 2 clownies that I've had for a year. I still have them. I ended up adding a couple new ones. I have a puffer. He's not doing the greatest right now. I'm trying to figure out why he's not eating this and that. If you guys would be able to help, that would be wonderful. Some of the lighting that I've been using on the tank, I've been using LEDs, plumbing. I have a hang-on protein skimmer in the back corner. I don't know how well you can see it. And I have a canister filter that I'm running. I did a clean on it today. I figured since I did a clean, might as well just go ahead and do a real quick video. My hippo tangs are growing like weeds. Yes, I said tangs. Hippos. I have 2 of them. And for everyone who has been roasting me and telling me, oh, you can't keep a hippo tang in a 20-gallon long, I proved you wrong. I'm keeping them in a 55. They're growing like wildfire. The first hippo tang I got was about the size of my pinky, maybe about to my knuckle. She's the size of my middle finger right now. It's in stellar. She is eating healthy. She's been through ick battles left and right. She's doing fantastic. And I couldn't ask for a better fish and better people. You guys are probably wondering where I get all my fish at. I really can't tell you. I mean, I can, but they didn't pay me to say it. I get all my fish at Petco. And you're all probably sitting there going, why would you go to Petco? You know, Petco are trying to set you up for failure. 55-gallon tank. Not one crash. Knock on wood. Not one crash. The pH has not slipped. The ammonia has not slipped. As long as you do your water changes and let your tank run a month without anything in it, you're going to be set up for success. I'm going to show you a little bit of a rundown of the tank, what I have on it. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys my future plans for the tank, where the tank's going, and if I'm going to keep it or not. You know, I plan on keeping this tank as long as possible. I enjoy coming in here, sitting down, watching them swim around. It's relaxing, it's peaceful. I enjoy it. Where's the tank going? It's gonna get big. I mean, I'm gonna max out at 280. I'm gonna keep my hippo tanks. You know, even if I have to go out and get a smaller tank to put my clowns in, my wrasse, my puffer, and my yellow tang, I will. Even if I have to go out and just get a separate tank for my hippos and my sailfin. But you guys are sitting there saying, well, a hippo gets up to a foot. Well, how big does a sailfin get up to? Sailfin would normally, what I have seen, is about 1 foot 8 inches in size. So they get up to a decent size fish. So even if I have like a 125 or a 150 for my 2 hippos and my sailfin, they're gonna be fine. I plan on keeping my hippos. I don't plan on selling them or getting rid of them. You know, they are a great pair together. They get along. They swim along together. I ended up getting a smaller hippo and putting her in the tank, and unfortunately she did not make it. She had a very bad case of ick, and she was small and she wasn't eating what I was feeding them at the time. I feed them garlic flakes, the marine garlic flakes, and pellets and mysis. I drop 2 mysis cubes in the tank every night before I go to bed. Hippos destroy it. Everybody in the tank just destroys the cubes. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what the tank looks like right now, what kind of lighting and all the mechanics that I have on the tank right now and running, and I'm going to show you some of the supplies that I use on the tank as well, salt, all that good stuff. Alright, so here's the 55. I'm currently in a battle of trying to get rid of algae. I plan on shutting the lights off for a month. I'm just not exactly sure when I'm going to do that and exactly at what time. My very first hippo is right there. She's still swimming, and the one that just came out down at the bottom was one that I adopted. I'm going to show you guys some of the filters that I have on the tank. So I have an inline here, and my outline's up there. I got my heater, and my canister filter is down here in the bottom of my aquarium. And what I mean by how my aquarium set up is that I got a door here that has all my food, test stuff, chemicals, food for the corals when I decide to do corals in the tank. And then over here is just where I kind of do like a little bit of a mixing, and you know, I set up a hospital tank if I have to. That's what I mean by I have 2 doors and an open space right here. I have 2 of these 6-watt power heads. I need to pull them out and clean them. I have 2 of them. I have one over there, and I have one back in the corner. There's my 2 clownfish, my Oscillarius and Snowflake. They get along pretty well. There's my protein skimmer. It is a Cyclone 100, and it's just one of the good old hang-on filters in the back. And my LED light bar I picked up on Amazon for I think 130 bucks. I can change the color of it. I can do 50% blue, 50% white, 100% white, 100% white, or 100% blue I meant. And I have a couple other things. There's a remote box down there in the bottom corner. Yeah, the tank's doing real well. I do need to get all this algae and stuff out of here. I'm currently working on that right now. I'm cleaning everything and trying to get everything taken care of with that. I am putting chemicals in there to take care of the algae. I got my 2 saddlebacks. There's one there, and then there's one hiding behind the rock. Those 2 kind of go at each other. I'm thinking about putting them in my 10-gallon that I have out in the living room. My sail fin's down there underneath the rock. She's gotten big. There's my wrasse. I still have my fox face. He's back there in the corner. He's still kicking. Then I have a puffer over here that's just kind of chilling. There's one of my hippos. Oh, there's one of them. That real cool electric blue. That's the first one that I got. She's still living. I'll probably end up doing another video next week on my saltwater tank. But there's a side shot of it. And if you have any questions, just leave them down in the comments. Subscribe, like, and turn on my post notifications when I upload a new video. Catch you later.